What's up, people? How are you doing? It's going to be another self-portrait day because you know why. One of the first things we learn in photography is to clean up the frame, and a lot of times that means, getting rid of any sort of dead space. But on the contrary, there are times where dead space, or in this case negative space, actually works really well. And negative space is interesting because it sort of adds, it really can set the tone of the image just from having a bit of space in there. And what do I mean by that? So you can really add maybe a sense of longing, a sense of aspiration, a sense of freedom, a sense of openness and wide spaces and just adventure. But at the same time, it can have the complete opposite effect. A sense of loneliness, a sense of depression, a sense of isolation. See what I did there? Isolation. Which is exactly why I thought it would be quite poignantly appropriate to use in these self-portraits that I did. So you're probably going to think to yourself, I don't have that much space, I don't have 10-foot high walls to create that negative space. Well, don't worry, neither do I. The way I created these images was using a backdrop and a seamless backdrop. If you want to create exactly how, exactly these photos that I made, basically when you go into Photoshop and you want to, expand the background, it just makes it a lot harder if you have like a hard crease. So a seamless one makes it a lot easier. Obviously you can do this, you can do this effect with anything. You just need like a blank wall, but it's just, in my opinion, I think it's just a bit easier if you have a seamless backdrop. If you want to use the one that I use, links will be down in the description. I thought I'd show you guys because I thought some of you guys might want to try it. And when you take the photo, you want to have the backdrop fill the frame as much as possible. I used my self timer on my Fuji XT3 and I had it on interval shooting. Every 5 seconds it was just taking another shot. I had it set up for about 30 shots, and in total I think I took about, well over 100 photos. In terms of what I was wearing just wearing a grey hoodie and black sweatpants. I just thought it'd fit with the mood because that's exactly what I've been wearing every day basically. I just wanted to sort of portray what it felt like to be in quarantine, just slightly differently, and I thought wearing exactly what I was wearing sort of made sense. But at the same time, so the colour palette was very grey and drab and depressing and very muted. But I did want to incorporate a pop of colour, hence why you'll see the cap make an appearance, just something that your eye will be drawn towards. Once I made my selects, I took it into Photoshop. Just a quick run of what I did. I made a quick selection around myself, cut myself out. I expanded the crop to create more negative space, and now you can see that there's a lot of black space, so we need to fill that in with the new background. And I did that by placing a photo of the background without me in it. I scaled that up to fill the new crop, and then I created a layer mask on that new background, painted out that new background, so what was revealed was the original background, which is on the layer of myself. And then after that I just did some curve adjustments, just to playing with the light. I'm creating some gradients, just to create some shadows. I wanted to sort of draw the eye towards the subject, obviously myself, so I just sort of darkened the top of the frame and use a gradient fill mask to sort of create a nice blending of the light. But then I increase the saturation of the hat just so that your eye is really drawn towards it. It really pops against, everything else. I'm actually quite pleased with how these turned out. So out of all the 130, I chose about maybe 4 that I was really happy with. I also played around with the color of the hat. I tried different lighting setups, sort of lighting one side of the frame. I even tried a little fan hoe by creating like a strip of light, a very harsh strip of light with sort of like a geometric strip of light. But my favorite one is this one here. Instead of the negative space straight above, I've had the negative space sort of spreading out behind me and to the left of me. The original floor blends in with the Photoshop floor. Just works really well. Yeah, if you want to give it a go, now you know how to do it. This is just an idea. For next time, try and incorporate some negative space into your photos. It can be a really effective tool to really sort of sell like a certain tone or mood. That's the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed that. If you're new around here, thank you for subscribing. Plenty of new videos come, plenty more. Yeah, let me know what you guys are up to, how you guys are trying to keep things fresh, try to keep things new. If you don't already, follow me on Instagram at Zain Shoots Film. I post there daily, almost daily, just not on the weekends. If you don't know how we do things around here, I post to the channel /upload to the channel twice a week. Yep, that's right, twice a week. The things I do. Yep, anyway, check out my portfolio at zainreaser.com. Comment something nice down below, of course, please. Slide into my DMs and send me a funny meme. Anything, I don't care. Yeah, with all that said and done, subscribe if you haven't already, obviously. With all that said and done, guys, keep learning, keep shooting. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.